Our Lady of Fatima University. Pwede mo malaman yung pangalan niyo?
Ako si Morillo Manila.
Sige, ilang taon na po kayo, ma'am?
Po.
Sige po. Pwede po makita yung kamay niyo. Ayan. To see the client's name tag. And then, yung gagawin po natin today is assess ko lang po yung muscular skeletal system niyo po to see there's any merong problema sa inyong buto or sa muscle mass. Okay lang po ba na nahawak-hawakan po kayo at tingnan po ba yung katawan niyo? Sige po. First, I'll provide privacy by closing curtains and closing the door, and then position the patient appropriately, comfortably. Ma'am, komportable naman po ba kayo sa inuupuan niyo?
Opo.
And then, I'll do the inquire the client history. Ma'am, may nararamdaman po ba kayo or may mga sakit po ba kayo nararamdaman sa katawan niyo? Sige po, before that, I'll assess the patient first. Ma'am, pwede ko ba kayong maano na tumayo po kayo? Upo. Maglakad po kayo. Paharap. Tapos patalikod po. Ayan, okay naman po. Okay na po kayong upo, ma'am. And then, I'll check the patient's extremities kung meron po bang problema. Kung pwede ko ba mahawakan yung kamay? Kasi tayo ka lang po. Tayo lang po. Ayan, wala naman pong problema. Ano ba itong ginagawa? Yes, for the size and symmetry of the patient. And then for the precaution, since the patient has a shirt and ayaw niya po patanggal, is papapirmahin na lang po natin sila ng consent para malaman po na ayaw po nila. And then, I'll position the patient comfortably. Ma'am, pwede na po kayong upo ulit. And then, sasabihin po sa patient na wala naman pong problema. And then, I'll wash hands and document findings and report significant deviation from normal to the fatigue. So, today, I will do the neurological examination for the patient. First, I will introduce myself to the patient. Hi, ma'am. Good morning. My name is Ralph Joey Punzalan, a nursing student from Our Lady of Fatima University, and I will be your nurse from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. As of today, ma'am, I ask for your consent to that I will do to you that because I will be touching and examining your body. Is that okay to you, ma'am? Oh, okay lang po. And then the procedure I will do is to check your neurological like your sensory function to see if it's functioning normally. And first, I'll ask po, ma'am, what is your name po? Birthday po. Ayun. Yan. So today I'll assess the mental status of the patient, and then assess for orientation, and then assess for memory, reset, and remote. So today, ma'am, I'll ask you po kung anong oras na po ngayon. Sige po. Hindi po, anong lugar po tayo ngayon? Sige po. Before po kayo pumunta dito, ano pong ginagawa niya? Sige po. And the patient mental history is normal naman, mental status is normal naman po. And I'll assess the patient for today. I will assess the cranial nerve 1 or the olfactory nerve. So I'll ask the patient to close his eyes. Ma'am, pwede pong isara niyo po yung mga mata niyo, and may ipapaamoy po ako sa inyo. Isara niyo po yung mata niyo. Ano pong amoy ito? And then, the cranial nerve 1 or the olfactory sense is normal naman po. And then, I'll assess the oculomotors, central nerve 3, and central nerve 4, and central nerve 6. And then, I'll ask the patient to cover one of his eyes. And then, look straight. Ano pong nababasa niyo dun, ma'am? Yung isa naman po, pa-cover naman po. Ano pong nababasa niyo dun, ma'am? And then, I'll do the cardinal position of the sixth cardinal position to see if there's any stagmus or dystagmus po. Ma'am, is look straight ahead po. Tingnan nyo lang po yung pen light. And that's normal po. Wala pong stagmus and dystagmus. And for the next po, I'll do for the pupil exam, I'll examine the patient's irises if nagko-constrict, if natatamaan ng lights. So, I'll ask the patient to look at me, ma'am, typical tumingin sa akin, and then tingin lang po straight. And then, it's normal naman po kasi both na nagko-constrict po yung irises ng patient. And for the facial nerve, po kayo na maayos, ma'am, I'll ask the patient to smile, puff your cheeks, palobo niyo po yung, yes, itaas niyo po yung kilay, and then, that's all. It's normal naman po yung facial nerve ng patient. For the acoustic nerve, I'll do the Romberg's test to see if normal pa rin yung nerve ng patient. I'll ask the patient to stand. Tayo po kayo, ma'am. And pagdikit niyo po yung paa nyo. And pumikit po kayo, ma'am. And then, I'll place my hands at the front and back of the patient to see if normal pa po ang acoustic nerve niyo. Okay na po, ma'am. Okay na po. Upo na po kayo, ma'am. And it's normal naman po. And for the next is pharyngeal nerve. I ask the patient to open her mouth and stick her tongue. Ma'am, pwede po pakibukas yung bunganga. And ilabas niyo po yung dila nyo. Ilabas po. Ilabas. And igalaw niyo po side to side. Nga po. As ilabas niyo yung dila nyo. I-side to side niyo po yung dila nyo. And it's normal naman po. And to check if to test the gag reflex of the patient, I'll ask the patient to open her mouth and touch the posterior pharyngeal wall with a thumb. Wait, ma'am. Nga lang po. Labas yung dilay niyo po. Labas niyo po yung dilay niyo. Ayan. Normal naman po, normal naman po yung gag reflex ng patient. And then, I'll ask the patient, for the vagus nerve, I'll ask the patient to swallow a water. Ayan. Ma'am, inom lang po kayo. And then, symmetry naman po ang pag-swallow. And the vocal cord movements are symmetry and normal. And then, I'll assess the accessory nerve, cranial nerve 11 by assessing the strength of the sternocleidomastoid and upper trapezius muscles by asking the client to move the head against resistance of my hands. I'll place my hand into the sternocleidomastoid of the patient and ask the patient to move her head side. Ayan. Normal naman po, nagko-constrict yung muscles sa opposite hand ko. And for the hypoglossal nerve, I'll test the strength of the articulation of the tongue by having the client push the tongue to the side of the mouth against resistance applied to the cheek. Ma'am, ask ko lang po na ianin yung dila nyo sa pisngi nyo po. Ayan, ganyan po. And ilabas nyo po ulit. Labas po. And ulitin po. Ianin nyo po ulit sa pisngi nyo. Ulit po. Sa labas nyo po. And then, normal naman po, the symmetry and the deviation, and wala naman pong tremors. And then, for next, for the cerebral function, I'll assess the posture, gait, and balance of the patient. Ma'am, pwede po ba kayong tumayo at maglakad pa diretso po? Ayan, and patalikod po. Ayan po, normal naman po. Harap po ulit kayo. And then, I'll assess the coordination of the upper extremities by having the client deform the finger to the next toes. Ma'am, hawakan niyo po yung index finger ko. i-point niyo po gamit ang feeder. Tapos hawakan niyo po yung ilong niyo. Tapos sa kabila naman po. Ayan po. Normal naman po. And then, I'll ask the patient to sit down ulit. For the sensory function, I'll do the light touch with client's eyes closed and have the clients indicate to respond what object I will do to stroke the skin of the patient. First, I'll do with the upper extremities of the patient. Ma'am, can you close your eyes po? And ask the patient if it is sharp or dull. Ma'am, ano po ito? Ito po. And for the other side po, ma'am, ano po to? Dito po. And I'll also do in the lower extremities of the patient. Ma'am, ano po ito? Ito po. Kabila naman po. Ayan. And it's all normal naman po. For the hysterognosis test, I'll ask the client to identify small objects placed in her hands to see if normal pa po yung sensory status niya. Ma'am, pikit lang po kayo and open your palm. Open your palm. Ma'am, ano po yan? Next po. Yes. And the sensory status of the patient is all normal naman po. And for the deep tendon reflexes, I'll strike the radius tendon about 1 to 2 inches above the wrist and observe if there's any flexion and supination on the forearm. So, I'll assume that this is a reflex hammer and I'll strike above 1 to 2 inches above the wrist. Okay? That's normal because there's a flexion and supination at the wrist po. And next, I'll strike the triceps of the patient for the triceps tendon just above the elbow. Next naman po, this. And I'll do it side to side to see if there's any difference. And then for the next for the biceps, I'll place my thumb at the forefinger at the base of the bicep tendon and strike it and observe if there's any flexion at the arm at the elbow. And then there's a flexion po, and that's normal. And next, for the patellar quadriceps, or sharply strike at the patellar tendon to see if there's any extension at the knee. And I'll sharply strike at the knee of the patient. And that's normal because there's extension. And for the next, I'll do the Achilles and ankle jerk. I'll support the client's foot to see if there's any patellar flexion at the ankle. So, and then I'll strike at the ankle of the patient. And there's a flexion, and that is normal po. For the next, I'll do the plantar. I'll extend the client's leg with the feet relaxed and stroke the patient lateral aspect of the sole from the heel to the ball of the foot. And I'll ask the patient and then sole to the feet, and then nag-curve po yung toes niya, so it means that it is a normal reaction po. And then I place the patient comfortably and inform the patient that there is no abnormalities at the neurological test po. Ma'am, wala naman pong problema sa neurological examination. And then, okay lang naman po yung mga test and yung mga results po. And then, I'll wash my hands and documents all the findings. And that's all. Thank you po.